guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some fall reading recommendations for you. Alright, so it is almost Halloween season, but we are still kind of doing all the fall things, not quite ready for this scary book recs. So I figured I'd give you some of my favorite fall books. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so the first one I have for you is going to be the North Shore Titans series. This one is one that I have not really shut up about since I've read the books this year. And I really love this because this is just kind of a little bit dark academia mixed with psychotic hockey players finding their person, and just like it's a college hockey romance, and just it has all of the fall feelings. It's a little bit dark. Well, it's a lot of it dark. Please check trigger warnings before diving into the series. Please check them. The characters in this are all just a little bit unhinged in both the best and worst ways, and I love them for it. And it's like a perfect read for fall going into winter. This is a series I highly recommend. Next up, I have A Spell for Heart Sickness. This is like Howl's Moving Castle meets cottagecore meets forest horror in the best possible way. This is following Briar, who is a witch just getting their job placement after university, and they're going to a very small, very magically active town, and they have about a year to get a magical business set up and running, and he wants to be a magical fashion designer, so he's opening a very small boutique. But Briar has also been cursed with a wasting curse that's kind of stealing his magic and his life force bit by bit, and the forest around the town that he is in has gone off. Like, the magic around this town is centered in the forest, and it's just gone wrong, and things start happening. The forest starts trying to take over other people's bodies, and it's a little bit of body horror, but also falling into toxic relationships and figuring out that, they're not good for you, and there may or may not be a murder mystery happening underfoot, and it's all of the things. This one does have really good disability rep in it, as well as a little bit of body horror in it, but Howl's Moving Castle meets forest horror. This is the one to go for. Next up, I have Icebreaker. This is another college hockey romance. This is following Mickey James III, who is basically hockey royalty, and he is going to college, and he is on the college hockey team, and he is trying to just be the best person on the team, thinking he's a one-man show, and thinking that he can't rely on his team, while also dealing with depression and a sort of rival situationship thing going on with Jason, who is the contender for the #1 spot on Mickey's hockey team, and their rivalry turns into a very fast friendship that develops into something a little bit more. This is also dealing a lot with depression and family expectations and family drama and coming out. This is one of my favorite books that I read. I think it was last year. It was so good, and it's one that I would highly recommend. Next up, I have Vespertine. This is one of my favorite creepy, spooky, scary books. This is the perfect atmospheric read for fall. This is following Artemisia, who is a Grey sister. So she's basically a nun at a convent in a fictional universe where ghosts have been haunting the land and corrupting other people's souls for 200 years after a magical incident gone wrong. Artemisia is at a convent where they take care of the dead and make sure they are buried properly so their spirits don't come back to haunt the land again. And one day their convent is attacked by an army of ghosts and revenants, and she takes up a saint relic that has the most powerful spirits that it's ever walked the land trapped in it, and she and this revenant that lives in this relic kind of go on a buddy cop adventure, but also it's really scary, and they are sharing Artemisia's body and her consciousness while trying to work out who is provoking all of these spirits into action and trying to stop it, and going from hating each other to friends in the process. This one also has asexual, aromantic rep in it, and it is fantastic. If you love a buddy cop situation, this is the one to go for, but it's ghosts. And then the last one that I have for a fall recommendation is The Rivals of Casper Road. This is a really fun, sweet, contemporary romance following Zach, who is the king of Halloween. He's a little bit autistic. His favorite interest is Halloween, so every year his street puts on a house decorating competition, and he usually wins. Except this year he has a new neighbor and his new neighbor Bram is very much new to the neighborhood and just trying to get acclimated when Zach starts a prank war over Halloween decorations, which leads to them trying to one-up each other all season and like this friendship builds and it spills into a little bit of a romance, and it's so sweet, especially if you just want to watch somebody have a Halloween decorating competition. This is the one to go for. It is a perfect fall read, and this is part of a series but can be read as a standalone, and there are so many queer characters within this series that just kind of pop in and out of the story, and it's one that I would highly recommend. Alright, so those are some of my fall reading recommendations. Do you guys have any recommendations you'd like to add? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!